I am 100% convinced that we are about to see a big boom in the crypto market. I'm not saying today, I'm not saying tomorrow or next week, but I think there's a big piece of data that people are missing completely. And this is where we flip that switch and the money printers start running. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So what I have to say is that, when we get into crypto in the first place, the biggest thing that people need to understand is don't overextend yourself. Only put in what you are willing to lose. And if you do that, then it's very easy to be disconnected on an emotional level from your money. I've been in the market for a long time. Right now, I don't even check my balance. I don't get these swift kicks in the gut or in the balls when the market goes on the drop, because frankly, right now, I wasn't planning on taking profit quite yet anyways. So it's not that big of a deal to me. Yes, there are things I would love to do, but I'm patient. And the reason why I'm patient is I understand what global adoption brings to crypto. I understand what mass adoption will do. And obviously the big advancements that we've seen from Cardano with ADA, they are going to lead to good prices down the road. All right. Now, this isn't to guarantee your financial advice. And frankly, what I have to say is that, people keep asking me, oh, what's your price target? Oh, the people thought it was going to get high and blah, blah, blah. And guys, these things we're dealing with right now, this kind of 3-month period where the market has been just consolidating and ADA has been following this bull flag here. This doesn't change any of my projections for this market cycle. It really hasn't, right? We go through these all the time. We went through these last market cycle. What the market's doing right now isn't anything different than what it's normally been doing. But the things that have impacted the market, the things that are causing the market to do this, they're different from cycle to cycle to cycle. And obviously a big one as of late has been the macro data, right? People have complained about inflation, have complained about the economy, and I get it. Yeah, it's not great out there. However, what we are starting to see is inflation just crater. So this was actually sent to me by a viewer. I appreciate him doing that. And what we've actually seen on the Trueflation US inflation index is inflation is cratered down to 1.4% on the year over year change in the last day. Now, this is updated daily, and you guys should check this out as well. It's Trueflation, and this is very low compared to what the US government has been reporting. And what they even say here is, the traditional inflation metrics are outdated. The world has changed dramatically. And this causes an inconsistency with reporting. And this is why I've talked about time and time again, yes, inflation is coming down. Now, why there's a big confusion when it comes to this is people don't understand what inflation dropping means. They'll say, oh, prices are still high. They're not coming down. Guys, it's inflation versus deflation. Deflation means prices are actually coming down. Inflation means that prices are rising. So when you're lowering inflation, it means that they're increasing at a slower rate. Because the problem that we've had, right, is when we went through these periods of years here, we saw massive inflation, especially running, through 2021 and into 2022. And that caused the prices of goods and services to just absolutely explode. And people are, in fact, spending more money on, goods and services, groceries, stuff like that, right? And the thing is we now need to get to this point where those prices have tapered off and there is more money that is injected into households. That is what, the path that we're trying to get back onto, where the money printers start up again, where inflation is kind of managed and people start to feel more and more comfortable over time. It's a big process we have to go through. And I don't think people understand that process, and that's all right. But what this is showing now is we are well on this path towards the conclusion of quantitative tightening, and we are heading towards quantitative easing. Now, again, I'm not saying that's going to happen today. I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow, but this is why it's very important that we just wait these things out. We have to be patient, right? Because the only thing that's going to cause deflation to take place would be a recession or a complete possible economic collapse or a depression, right? One of those things would be what takes us into those areas. And I'm not ready to say that we're there yet, because again, yes, some stuff has come down in terms of price, but we're not going back to where things were at before. Understand that. We're not going back to $1 gas. We're not going back to, I don't even know what some of the prices stuff are. My wife does most of the grocery shopping, but anyways, those prices that we knew back in 2020 and back in 2019, those prices aren't here anymore. Those are a distant memory. And we are now in the new era where, yes, everything costs more, and we're just waiting for everything else now to catch up. And what that means is when we do start to see things catch up, we will start to see a boom in speculative assets. We will see a boom again in the stock market. We'll see a boom again in crypto. And it just takes time to get there. And again, the great news, like I've talked about in several other videos here lately, is that global liquidity is on the rise. Inflation has been slowing and now capital is rising once again. And that is what is necessary for us to start making again some of these major moves in terms of price. But it's a process. It takes time. All right. Just gotta be patient, relax. We got all of 2025 to start making some moves. It doesn't have to happen today. It doesn't have to happen in March or May or April. I would love, or I did those backwards, but I would love if it did. But this market cycle is long, and understand the big movement that is happening in the crypto market. It's embrace, it's embrace, it's embrace, and it's embrace. Institutions, governments, enterprises, and retail. It is coming, and it will be exciting. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.